I'm Rosa Harvest. I'm the coordinator at Made in Arts London. Made in Arts London is a not-for-profit enterprise that supports and promotes students and recent graduates from University of the Arts London. We have an online website where we sell all the work online, and we also go to art fairs and hold independent exhibitions throughout the year across London. And we offer a lot of professional development, sort of how to sell your work, how to promote it, build a customer database, basically how to sort of get into the art market. At the same time, offer access to affordable art from some of the emerging stars from University of Arts London. At the moment, Made in Arts London are working towards our third annual independent exhibition, which is called Capsule. It's going to run from April the 8th through to the 12th. Basically, it's going to be a fantastic exhibition. It's all about promoting the journey that our artists are on, and how Made in Arts London sort of encouraging them to continue on their creative practice and its journeys, and also encouraging people to get involved with that and support the artists in continuing with their creative practice. There's going to be a really big mix of work, so fine art, photography, video, performance. There'll also be some site-specific pieces from 6 of our artists who are creating pieces slightly out of their usual practice, which is again something we like to encourage our artists to do. We're also going to, private view is on Wednesday from 6 till 9 PM on the 8th, and then we're also going to do a performance evening on Thursday and a screening morning on Saturday, which will have a couple of our video artists talking about their work. And then we're going to do a talk Saturday evening about the importance of supporting emerging art, and that's going to feature Kerry Hand, Justin Hammond from Capsule Art Prize, and also Steve McLeod from Metro Imaging. We also have our Spring-Summer collection launching at the end of March, which is going to be 40 new artists, which is very exciting. And we've got our third catalogue launching around the same time, which is lots of artist interviews and a bit of example of what their work's like. And then hopefully we're going to be at Affordable Art Fair later on in the year and Multiplied at Christie's. It's really great for Made in Arts London to be working with Metro Imaging, because not only is it a fantastic way to sort of help promote, you know, the fact that Made in Arts London is working with these sort of important industries like Metro Imaging, but it's a great way for us to offer opportunities to our artists and designers, such as, you know, just simple things such as the discounting and printing, all the way up to hopefully mentorship programs and things that will really benefit their practice. And it's just fantastic in terms of not only building our Made in Arts London profile, but our artist profile, and being involved with someone like Metro Imaging. It's really beneficial. One of the most important things is to just get yourself out there, promote yourself, promote your work. Other people will do it eventually, but you've got to do it for yourself first and foremost. No one's really going to do it for you. Also, I would highly recommend having a website, especially with things like photography. People want to see your images straight away, being able to link through to those, and make sure you continue with your practice. It's something that we obviously really encourage in our artists, but personally, I didn't do it, you know. Things got in the way, but I think that's really, really important to just carry on working with your practice. Make sure you go to talks, exhibitions and events, keep yourself inspired and up to date, and yeah, get yourself involved. Oh, and also join a collective. Certainly something to do once you leave university or have a group of friends. Build a collective with them. It's a great support, and will offer huge amounts of advice in those few years graduating from university. Really good thing to do. We've got loads and loads of people at Made in Arts London we'd like to promote. Some key people we have a real range, but there's people like Sylvia Moritz, for example, is an etching artist. She does these beautiful etching cityscapes, and she only graduated in 2014. When we first started working with her, she'd never sold anything before, and now she's absolutely selling out of edition. She's working with loads of different people. She really is sort of one to watch. I'm sure she'll be really go on to do great things. Sarah Frottes also, who our Capsule exhibition is based quite heavily around her. She has such an interesting story and she's come so far. She did her BA at Central St Martin's, but she's now gone on to do a PhD at Slade, and she's been shortlisted for Capsule Art Prize, Nova Award. She's doing incredibly well. She'll be creating a site-specific piece for Capsule based around 2001: Space Odyssey, which is going to be really interesting. It's also someone like Libby Heaney, who is a former quantum physicist turned artist, who's again fascinating, and she's going to be producing a sort of interactive piece of Capsule. All her work is sort of about involves quantum physics some way, but it's always really fascinating. We're going to have new work from Anna-Laura Maskiev, who's one of our photographers. She normally does these stunning portrait pieces, and they're all about, she meets someone on the streets and she spends 5 days with them, and she takes a picture at the last moment with them, and that one picture she uses, so they're really beautiful. But this new work she's doing is more, it's abstract and looking at sail masts, which really, they're fascinating pieces, so we'll be exhibiting those at Capsule as well. And lastly, I'm going to mention Bart. Bart Hadrick, he's one of our video artists. He's going to be showing new video artwork in Capsule. He's not even graduated yet, and his work is just incredible, so he's certainly one to watch, and he'll be doing a talk on his work during Capsule, so come along to that.